So I already this part, this is step 2 of the technique. So remember I said I asked to print out a flower or draw one. Well, I drew one, and as you can see, I already started cutting out some petals. Basically, I just wanted to try it before I actually did the video. So anyway, as you see, I have this cut out, and I have this rim which I cut out from it, and I'll show you basically how I got that. And then I have this. I did tear out some pages that I liked out of a magazine. I didn't do random pulling. I actually went through the magazine and chose images that I like, because of course it's going to be the shape of a flower, and so I wanted to be very intentional about what I'm using for my flower picture, my flower collage part of the journal page. So let me just show you the process. So after, when you have the copy of the flower or the flower that you draw, you want to cut it out, right? And so I'm going to show you how to do the center part. So I'm cutting it, cutting it, cutting it. So now I have this circle, and this circle I can now use as a template. So what I will do is, let me put this to the side. This is an example. This is not what I'm using because I already did mine. You see this? So what I did was I actually I have the what is it? I use a container, a top rather, to do my circle. So instead of cutting it out, I waited till I made the video. I just used the same top that I use to make my flower here. And so, but anyway, so once you have the template, you don't want to ruin this, even though we're using it as a template, but you're going to use this as well. But you need it to cut out another piece, the magazine piece that you want. So let me show you that real quick. So, cutting it out. Cutting it out. Okay, so now I have 2. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down, because I want it to end up being like this. That's how I got this additional piece, which I don't want to throw away because I'm thinking there's something that we could do with it later. But anyway, so what you do is you go maybe like 1/8 in, not too far in. You see how far I went in? Let me bring it up closer. I think you'll be able to see it better once I cut it. I don't know if you can really see that, but anyway, let me just trim it because I need to get it smaller than that circle. And I'm just going to follow the pattern of going in a circle, making sure that I don't chop off too much, and trying to make sure that I'm going evenly around. I'm eyeballing it. I mean, I could have gotten another top and just drew in the middle of it to make a perfect circle, but aiming for excellence, not so much for perfection. So, oh, look at this. This is so pretty. I might end up using this because look at the image in the background. It's grass and some water. So, wow, I may end up using that. I have to oh, it's going to be hard to choose. But anyway, so now there we go. So now you have like this background of a flower circle for a flower circle. So it's like that. And so that's now for the petals. With the petals, it's the same exact process. You see here? Now this has a lot of black on it, but I don't care because of course I'm turning it around. I might end up using this for my leaves, the lemon, because I really, really do like the center, that image. So what I do is I cut out, let me use this. So I cut out one of these. I made a bunch of petals, but you know what? I don't mind doing something different. It could be different sizes. That might actually add to the beauty of it. The diversity and the shapes of the petals. They're similar, but they still have their own unique bends. So here's a petal that I just cut out. So that's a petal right here, which of course we know is going to go around the flowers, right? We're going to have to put them in underneath, more to speak, but that's okay. And so that's one of the petals. So now I'm going to take the petal and put it on. Like I like this piece right here, this image. So I'm going to take the petal, put it there, trace it, trace, 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 the petal template rather. If you mark on it, you can always erase it. And you have to lay it down on the side that you're not going to use, because if you do it like this, then when you flip it, the shape of the petal is going to be different. So now you see there's an outline. It's very faint, very, very faint around the, let me cut it off. Sometimes when you do this, you can, there's an image there of a woman. I don't want to put that up. You can make the paper smaller so it's easier to handle. So now I have this image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not cut directly on the line, but a little bit inside of the line, because of course I want this to be a little smaller than the original template of the template, petal template, because I'm doing the same thing that I did for the circle of the flower, the center of the flower. Good. So here we go. So now when I place this on top of this, which I can cut a little bit more, you can see I still have the outline of the petal, but I'm noticing that I want this to be a little smaller. So the good thing about it is you can trim. When you trim, don't trim. When you trim initially, don't trim too much off, because it's, of course you can't get it back on, but you can always take more off if you found that you did not take enough off. And then I noticed that I didn't do that indentation that this petal has. So it's looking kind of weird. Okay. And you can always fix it. You can always fix it. That's what I like about when you don't cut too much off. There. Much better. And you can always fix the lines on the other one. You can always clean it up. So that's step 2. Just to cut out your pieces and get them ready. Right? Let's get them ready. So you'll do that the same for the stem, and you'll do it for the leaves, and you can use the different types of images that you tore out of the magazine. Okay, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment box and I'll be glad to help as best as I can. All right, bye bye.